Hello and welcome to Leo English Story. I'm Sarah and I'm so happy you're here today. If you love traveling or if you're planning a trip soon, this video is for you. Today, we're going to learn travel English, the most important phrases, questions, and vocabulary that you need when you travel to another country. Don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel. Maybe you're going on vacation. Maybe you have a business trip. Or maybe you're going to study abroad. No matter the reason, English is your passport to communication. English is the most used language in international travel. At the airport, in hotels, in taxis, at restaurants, English helps you ask for help, understand instructions, and feel confident. Let me tell you a little story. A few years ago, I traveled to a beautiful city in Europe. It was my first time traveling alone. I was so excited until I arrived at the airport and realized I didn't know how to ask where the bathroom was in the local language. Luckily, one airport worker spoke English. I said, "Excuse me, where is the bathroom?" And she showed me the way. That moment made me realize, even if you don't speak the local language, knowing basic English phrases can make your trip easier, safer, and more fun. In today's video, I'll guide you through 6 important parts of travel English. We will learn how to ask for help at the airport, talk to taxi drivers and ask for directions, check in at a hotel and ask for services, order food and drinks in restaurants, shop and pay in stores or markets, handle emergencies or unexpected problems while traveling. Each section will give you easy-to-use phrases, example dialogues, and pronunciation tips. The English level is A2 B1, so don't worry, you can do this. Even if you're a beginner, you will understand the content and speak more confidently by the end of the video. At the end, I'll also share a final conclusion and lesson to remember when you travel. So sit back, grab your notebook or your phone, and let's get started. Hello again, I'm Sarah. And now that we're ready to begin, let's talk about your first stop when you travel, the airport. Whether you're flying for business or vacation, the airport is often the most stressful part for new travelers. But don't worry, I will teach you the most common English phrases and questions you need, from check-in to boarding. Let's go step by step. 1. At the check-in counter. Here are some useful phrases when you arrive at the check-in desk. "Hello, I'd like to check in for my flight. Here is my passport. My booking number is... I have one suitcase. Is my flight on time? Can I have a window seat, please?" Example dialogue. You, "Good morning, I'd like to check in for my flight to Toronto." Staff, "Can I see your passport and ticket, please?" You, "Sure, here you go." Staff, "Do you have any luggage to check in?" You, "Yes, one suitcase." Tip, always be polite. Say please and thank you. 2. Going through security. At security, use these common expressions. Do I need to take off my shoes? Do I need to remove my laptop? Is this okay to carry in my bag? This is my hand luggage. No, I don't have any liquids. Security officers often speak English, even in non-English speaking countries. Just stay calm and answer simply. 3. Waiting at the gate. While waiting for your flight, you might hear or see these messages. The flight is delayed. Now boarding flight BA202 to London. Final call for passengers on flight. Your gate number is A14. Please have your boarding pass ready. If you don't understand an announcement, "Excuse me, can you repeat that, please? Is this the gate for flight BA202? Also, you can ask other passengers. Is this the right gate for Paris? Do you know when the flight is boarding? 4. At the boarding gate. When boarding begins, you may hear, "Passengers in Group A, please board now. May I see your passport and boarding pass? Enjoy your flight." You can say, "Here is my boarding pass. Thank you. Which seat is mine?" Example dialogue. Staff, "Good afternoon. May I see your boarding pass?" You, "Yes, here it is." Staff, "Great. Seat 12A. Go straight and turn left." You. Thank you. 5. After the flight, at immigration. Once you arrive, you go through immigration control. Common questions immigration officers ask. What is the purpose of your visit? How long will you stay? Where will you stay? Do you have a return ticket? You can answer like this. I'm here for vacation. I will stay for 2 weeks. I'm staying at the Rose Hotel. Yes, I have a return ticket on the 25th. Always speak clearly and tell the truth. 6. Collecting luggage. Once you pass immigration, go to baggage claim. You might ask, where is baggage claim? Which carousel is for flight AF302? My bag is missing. Who can I talk to? Example. Excuse me, my suitcase did not arrive. What should I do? They might ask you to fill out a form and give your contact information. Now that we've covered the airport, let's move on to part 2, where we'll learn how to talk to taxi drivers and ask for directions in English while traveling. Hello again, travelers. It's me, Sarah. Now that we've learned how to navigate the airport, it's time for the next step of your journey, getting to your hotel, guest house, or destination. In many places, taking a taxi or rideshare is the easiest way to get around. But what if the driver speaks only basic English or no English at all? That's why it's very important to know some key phrases and questions to use when talking to a taxi driver or when asking for directions. Let's begin with some useful vocabulary and phrases. 1. Getting a taxi. In English-speaking countries or even in big cities around the world, you can call a taxi using, "Can you call me a taxi, please? I need a taxi to the airport. How much is it to the hotel? How long will it take?" If you're using Uber or Bolt, you might say, "I've booked a ride through the app. My driver's name is Alex. Is this car for Sarah?" These sentences help make your trip safe and smooth. 2. Inside the taxi, talking to the driver. Once you're in the taxi, you can say, "Please take me to the Grand Hotel. I'm going to 52 King Street. Can you go a little faster, please? Can you slow down, please? Can you take the fastest route?" If you're not sure how to say the address, write it down or show it on your phone. Say, "Here's the address." Example dialogue. You. Hello, I need to go to the Grand Palace Hotel. Driver. Okay, do you know the address? You. Yes, it's 22 Park Lane. Here it is on my phone. Driver. Great, it will take 20 minutes. You. That's fine, thank you. 3. Asking for directions on the street. Sometimes you don't want to take a taxi. Maybe you're walking or lost. Don't worry. You can ask people for help politely. Here are some simple ways to ask. Excuse me, can you help me? How do I get to the train station? Is this the way to the museum? Where is the nearest ATM? Is there a pharmacy near here? You can also ask, how far is it from here? Can I walk there? Is it left or right? 4. Understanding directions. When someone gives you directions, you might hear, go straight. Turn left at the corner. Turn right at the traffic light. It's next to the supermarket. It's across from the bank. It's about 10 minutes on foot. Take bus number 45. Example. You. Excuse me, where is the Central Market? Local. Go straight and turn left at the next light. It's across from the post office. You. Thank you very much. Local. You're welcome. 5. Staying safe while asking for help. When asking strangers for help, stay safe. Ask in public places. Ask workers in stores, hotels, or information centers. Say, sorry, I'm a tourist. Can you help me? If you feel unsure or unsafe, go to a police station or tourist center. 6. Using maps and apps. If you don't feel confident speaking, that's okay. You can use apps to support your English. Google Maps say directions to. Translate apps. Show your sentence in English. Rideshare apps. Confirm destination before entering. You can also practice directions before your trip. For example, I'm going to Central Station. I will take a taxi. It will take 10 minutes. Practice speaking that out loud. Say it now. Summary of key phrases. Can you take me to this hotel? How much is the ride? Excuse me, where's the bus station? Go straight, turn left, it's on the right. Is this the right way? Speaking simple and clear English is enough. Most people will understand and appreciate your effort.
Hello again, traveler friends. This is Sophie, and welcome back to our Travel English series. So far, you've learned how to speak English at the airport and how to talk to taxi drivers or ask for directions. Now, it's time to check in at your hotel and learn how to talk to the hotel staff. When you arrive at your hotel, the receptionist is usually the first person you meet. They help you with your room key, booking details, and explain the services of the hotel. Let me help you with all the English phrases you need. Let's begin. 1. Checking in at the reception. When you arrive at the hotel, go to the reception desk and say, "Good evening. I have a reservation. I booked a room for 3 nights. The reservation is under the name Johnson. Can I check in, please?" The receptionist might say, "Welcome. May I see your ID or passport?" You have a single/double room. Your room is on the 3rd floor. Here is your room key. Enjoy your stay. Example conversation. Hello. I have a reservation. The name is Sarah James. Receptionist, let me check. Yes. You have a double room for 3 nights. May I see your passport, please? Yes. Here it is. Receptionist, thank you. Your room number is 212. Here is your key. Breakfast is from 7 to 10 a.m. Thank you very much. 2. Asking questions at the hotel. Here are some useful questions you may need. What time is breakfast? Do you have free Wi-Fi? Is there a gym or swimming pool? Can I have a wake-up call at 6 a.m.? Is room service available? How do I connect to the internet? You can also ask about help. Can you help me book a taxi? Can you recommend a restaurant nearby? Where is the nearest supermarket? 3. If there is a problem in your room. Sometimes, there are small problems with the room. Don't worry. Use polite English to ask for help. Here are some useful phrases. Excuse me, the air conditioner is not working. There is no hot water in the shower. The TV is not turning on. Can you please send someone to fix it? I would like to change rooms, if possible. Example. Hello. The shower in my room has no hot water. Receptionist, I'm sorry about that. We will send someone to fix it. Thank you. Receptionist, you're welcome. It will be ready in 20 minutes. 4. Asking about services. Many hotels have services you can use. Here are the questions you can ask. Is breakfast included? Do you have laundry service? Where can I park my car? Can I leave my luggage here after checkout? Is there an elevator? This helps you enjoy your stay more comfortably. 5. Checking out. When you are ready to leave the hotel, go to the reception again and say, "I'd like to check out. Can I pay with a credit card? Can I have a receipt, please? I left my bag in the room. Can I go get it?" The receptionist might say, "Thank you. Did you take anything from the minibar? Your total is $250. We hope you enjoyed your stay." Summary of useful phrases. Let's review the key sentences you can use at hotels. I have a reservation. Can I check in, please? Is breakfast included? Can you send someone to fix the shower? I'd like to check out. Can I pay by card? Remember to smile, speak clearly, and be polite. Hotel workers around the world are usually trained to understand basic English, so don't worry about making mistakes. So far on our travel English journey, we've flown across the world, taken taxis, and checked into a hotel. Now it's time for something delicious, food. When you travel to a new country, eating out at restaurants or cafes is part of the experience. But if you don't speak English well, you might feel a little nervous. Don't worry, today, I'll teach you everything you need to know to order food and drinks in English with confidence. 1. Arriving at a restaurant or cafe. When you walk into a restaurant, a host or waiter may greet you. Hello! Welcome! How many people? Would you like a table inside or outside? Smoking or non-smoking? Less common now. You can answer. Hello! A table for 2, please. Just me. Thank you. We'd like to sit outside, please. They will say, right this way. Here is your table. Your server will be with you shortly. 2. Looking at the menu. Next, you'll get the menu. If you don't understand something, what is this dish? Is it spicy? What do you recommend? Do you have vegetarian options? Is this meal gluten-free? Always be polite and ask nicely. Example. Excuse me, I don't eat meat. Do you have vegetarian food? That's a common and clear sentence. 3. Ordering food. When you're ready to order, the waiter might say, "Are you ready to order? Can I take your order?" You can say, "Yes, I'll have the chicken pasta, please. I'd like a hamburger with fries. Can I have the soup and a salad, please? For me, the fish and chips." You can also say, "To start, I'll have the soup. As a main course, I'd like the steak. For dessert, I'll have ice cream." Use please and thank you. It's very polite and helps the server understand you better. 4. Ordering drinks. The waiter may ask, "Would you like something to drink? Anything to drink with that?" You can answer, "Yes, a glass of water, please. Can I have a coffee? Orange juice, please. Do you have wine or beer?" If you want something later, say, "Can I see the drink menu? I'll have a soda, please." 5. Asking for the bill. Check. When you're finished eating, you can ask for the bill, British English, or check, American English. "Can we have the bill, please?" Check, please. "Can I pay by credit card? Do you take Visa?" The waiter might ask, "Did you enjoy your meal? Would you like any dessert? Would you like to split the bill?" You can reply, "Yes, it was delicious. Thank you. No dessert, just the bill please. We'll pay together, or we'll split it." 6. Tips for dining out. Some important cultural tips. In the USA and Canada, tipping is expected, 15 to 20%. In the UK and Europe, tipping is optional but appreciated. In some countries, service charge is included, so check the bill. If you are unsure, ask, "Is service included? Do I need to leave a tip?" Also, always say, "Thank you, the food was great. It was very nice. Thank you." Being polite and grateful makes a big difference. Summary: useful phrases to remember. Let's review key sentences. A table for two, please. What do you recommend? I'll have the grilled chicken. Can I have a glass of water? Can we get the bill, please? Do you take credit cards? Practice these sentences at home. You can even act it out with a friend or family member. You've done so well learning how to order food and drinks. In our next part, we will explore shopping for souvenirs and clothes. This part is fun and full of great vocabulary. Don't miss it. Wow, you did it! You followed me, Sarah, through this full journey of travel English. From the airport to hotel, from restaurant menus to souvenir shopping, and even to making new friends, you now have the powerful tools you need to feel more confident when you travel. Let's take a moment to look back at what we learned. In the introduction, we understood why English is important when traveling. It helps you feel safe, connect with others, and enjoy your journey more. In part 1, we practiced airport English, check-in, passport control, boarding, and flight announcements. In part 2, we learned how to book a hotel, ask for services, and deal with room problems. In part 3, we explored restaurant English, how to order food, understand the menu, and pay. In part 4, we prepared to go shopping, asking about prices, sizes, colors, and how to pay. In part 5, we focused on souvenirs and local markets. You learned how to find the perfect gift and bargain in English. In part 6, you learned how to make new friends and speak confidently with people you meet while traveling. Isn't that amazing? That's a lot of real-world vocabulary and conversation skills. English is your travel passport. You don't need to speak perfect English. What matters is being understood, being polite, and being confident. Even if you make small mistakes, people will appreciate your effort. When you speak with a smile, people listen with kindness. Many travelers around the world speak English as a second language, just like you. That means your English doesn't have to be perfect. It just needs to be practical and clear. So don't be afraid to speak. A final tip: practice before your next trip. For example, imagine a conversation at the airport. Practice ordering food with a friend. Watch travel vlogs in English. Repeat key phrases aloud. Keep a small notebook with travel sentences. Consistency is the key. Even just 10 minutes every day can help your English grow fast. The real secret? The real secret to speaking English while traveling is this: practice a little, every day, and believe in yourself. Your accent doesn't matter. Your mistakes don't matter. What matters is your courage to try. So, go out into the world, see new places, meet new people, and speak English with pride. Final words from Sarah. Thank you so much for spending this time with me, Sarah, here on Leo English Story. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the bell for more daily English videos. Also, leave a comment. Where do you want to travel next? I would love to know. Until next time, remember, English is not just a language, it's your bridge to the world. Take care, and safe travels. Now, we are going to explore one of the most exciting parts of travel, shopping. Whether you're looking for clothes, souvenirs, or even gifts for your friends and family, it's important to know how to speak in English while shopping. Let's imagine you're walking through a local market, a big shopping mall, or a small boutique. There are so many beautiful things to see and buy, but how do you ask about the price, the size, the color? Don't worry. In this lesson, I'll teach you how. 1. Entering the store. When you walk into a store, shopkeepers often greet you. They may say, "Hello, can I help you?" "Good morning. Are you looking for something special? Let me know if you need any help." You can answer, "Just looking, thank you." "Yes, I'm looking for a jacket." "Do you sell souvenirs?" "I'm looking for a gift for my sister." Always smile and speak clearly. 2. Talking about clothes. Here are some useful phrases when shopping for clothes. "Do you have this in size medium?" "Can I try this on?" For trying in the fitting room. "I like this one. Do you have it in blue?" "What material is this?" "Is it cotton or polyester?" "Does it come in other colors?" Example. Excuse me, can I try this shirt on?" Shopkeeper, "Yes, the fitting room is over there." Thank you. "Do you have this in large?" Shopkeeper, "Yes, I'll get it for you." 3. Asking about prices. Very important. Here are key sentences. How much is this? What's the price of this bag? Is there a discount? Can I pay in cash? Do you accept credit cards? Sometimes, in markets, you can negotiate or bargain. In that case, say, "Can you give me a better price? It's a bit expensive. Can you lower the price?" "I'll take 2. Can you give me a discount?" But remember, always be polite and respectful. 4. Buying souvenirs. Souvenirs are small gifts to take home, like keychains, postcards, local crafts, or magnets. Use these phrases. "Do you have souvenirs of the city?" "I'd like something traditional. This would be perfect for my brother." "Do you have something smaller?" "Can I see that item, please?" Example. I want to buy a small gift for my mom." Seller, "We have handmade jewelry." Great. How much is this bracelet?" Seller, "That one is $10. It's beautiful. I'll take it." 5. Talking about payment. Once you are ready to buy, "I'll take this." "Can I pay with my card?" "Do you have change for a 50? Can I get a receipt?" And if you don't want to buy something, "I'll think about it. Maybe later. Thank you. It's not what I'm looking for." 6. Key vocabulary. Let's learn a few more useful words and phrases. Size, small, medium, large, extra large. Color, red, blue, green, black, white. Fit, tight, loose, perfect fit. Price, expensive, cheap, fair price. Discount. Items, t-shirt, dress, skirt, pants, hat, jacket, shoes. Payment, cash, credit card, receipt, change. The more you practice, the more natural it will feel. Summary, useful shopping sentences. Let's review some of the most useful phrases. Can I try this on? Do you have this in another color? How much is it? Can you give me a better price? I'll take it. Can I pay with card? Shopping in English is fun when you know the right words. And remember, smiling, politeness, and confidence go a long way. You've already learned how to take a flight, book a hotel, eat in restaurants, and go shopping. Now, Let's explore one of the most beautiful parts of traveling, meeting people and making friends. When you travel to a new country, you often meet new people at the airport, in a cafe, on a tour, or at a hotel. But sometimes, it's hard to know what to say, especially in a new language. That's why today's lesson is all about social English, phrases and expressions you can use to connect with others. 1. Starting a conversation. The best way to make new friends is to say hello. Here are simple ways to start. Hi, how are you? Hello, are you also traveling here? Hi, is this seat taken? It's my first time here. What about you? Try to smile, speak clearly, and be friendly. Example. You, hi, is this seat free? Other person, yes. Go ahead. You, thanks. I'm Sarah. I just arrived today. Other person, nice to meet you. Sarah, I'm Anna. That's it. The conversation has started. 2. Asking friendly questions. To keep a conversation going, ask simple and polite questions. Where are you from? Are you here on holiday or for work? Do you like this city? What places have you visited? You can also say, I love traveling. It's my first time in, city name. Do you have any tips for me? Can you recommend a good local place to eat? These are all great ways to connect with locals or fellow tourists. 3. Making plans together. Sometimes, if the conversation goes well, you can make plans. Would you like to get a coffee later? I'm going to the museum tomorrow. Want to join? Let's exchange contacts. Do you use WhatsApp? But remember to always be respectful and not too pushy. Example. You, I'm going to the night market tonight. Have you been? Other person, not yet. I was thinking about going. You, maybe we can go together? Other person, sure, that sounds fun. 4. Talking about yourself. If someone asks about you, use these simple sentences. I'm from Ghana, but I live in France. I'm an English student. I enjoy reading and cooking. I work as a nurse in my country. This is my first time traveling alone. You don't have to say too much. Just a few facts help others know you better. 5. Saying goodbye politely. When it's time to leave the conversation, you can say, it was nice talking to you. Hope to see you again. Let's keep in touch. Enjoy your trip. And if you want to be extra friendly, add me on Instagram. Here's my WhatsApp number. 6. Some important tips. Be polite and respectful. Some cultures are more formal. Use please and thank you often. Be aware of body language, smile, make eye contact, and show interest. Learn names, ask, sorry, what's your name again? Don't talk too fast. Keep your English simple and slow. Be open, but careful. Trust your instincts. Be friendly, but stay safe, especially if you travel alone. Useful phrases recap. Let's review some helpful sentences. Hi, where are you from? Are you traveling alone? Do you like this place? Want to join me for lunch? It was nice meeting you. Practice them aloud. Maybe even write them on paper or practice with a friend. Making friends while traveling is one of the best parts of the journey. You learn about other cultures, build great memories, and maybe even make a friend for life. Now that you've reached the end of the Travel English series, let's move on to the conclusion. where I'll share final thoughts and some motivation to keep learning. Let's go!